What's up? How's it going, everybody? Hey, ya pala. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? USA. Why do I farm Barbad? Barbad drops jet black feathers worth about 20 million. The reason why I farm Barbad is because sometimes as a minstrel, all I really need is to farm. It doesn't really matter what because I'm not really attacking anything. So whoever wants to party the minstrel, I'll farm it. Hey, what's up? You gotta remember when farming as a minstrel, you really should just farm whatever's available whenever someone needs you for the job, even though it pays a little bit less to do that job because, farming something is better than farming nothing. Okay, have fun. Hey, what's up? Well, if you're looking for a party, you can try to join this group chat and ask Immortal if he wants to party you. I'm not the leader. Ooh, Bishop's a good roll. Right? Bishops are good, so party that guy. Once we have a bishop, the songs change because I no longer need joy and life. So what we do is we end up giving the paladin more damage with passion. What the paladin probably doesn't know is that warrior song is probably more powerful than any other song in here, because warrior song will allow him to evade all the attacks. There's one thing that's very important about Barbad is that if he's fighting and you enter, there's a high chance that you just die. So it's best that support enters first. Because the bishop is not here yet, I still have to use life and joy. So basically now I could concentrate on damage songs. I have a habit of actually using life, joy, and dream when we're not fighting because it does a lot of healing for the party. I just switch songs as I enter and exit. These are my stats. Ouch. It seems like the bishop may be still a little bit misunderstanding what the paladin wants. The paladin does not want to be healed. The paladin wants to have low to middle life as he's fighting him and oathing, because that gives him more damage. So when the paladin does ask, "Do not heal me," you should not heal him as a bishop. But I honestly think that the paladin would be better with another set of songs, so I will show him this new other set of songs. You see how he says only resurrect? I mean, a lot of times it's like that. Certain things you should not do for certain classes. You gotta keep this in mind when you're playing with parties. You can't just do whatever you want because it greatly affects them. I'll give you another example. When the paladin gives me a buff called strength, it messes with my HP, in which I cannot do 1 HP like a ninja. Warrior's powerful, but when Barbad is doing ailments on him, it is much more recommended that Sandstorm be used. Because Sandstorm is able to wipe most ailments or all ailments, it's definitely very good for a party. At this moment, the bishop does not have MP, so Dream Song must be used. And then usually Liberation Song is not recommended, but Liberation Song actually helps Joy and Sorrow heal MP, because it's increasing max MP, so the amount of MP that it regens is more. That's also why this bottom row of 5 songs, 4 of them are actually pretty much MP fixing songs besides the live song. And I don't know if you guys know this, but life song actually increases your amount of heal. If you healed with a Valtria at 50, with life song you heal with much more. You see how he was stunned? The sand song woke him up. I think what's going on with a minstrel is that you don't necessarily have to be very strong. You do need a lot of skill delay, but you also need a lot of understanding of all the other classes. You need to have that understanding so you don't sing the wrong songs for the wrong classes. So like right now, they're not telling me what song I should sing, but what I'm actually doing is singing the appropriate songs because the bishop doesn't have MP, so I have to switch the whole set so that the bishop can start healing MP. And every time they die, I have to rebuff. This is why Barbad crystal is a cheap crystal. It's not worth a lot. What we're farming for is JBF, which drops a lot. Jet Black Feather drops a lot more than the Barbad crystal, so you have a higher chance of getting the Jet Black Feather instead. And Jet Black Feather is used to make IRA and Imido, I believe. How's it going, everybody? Really? Yeah, no, it's easier to get a JBF. I've gotten many JBFs and a few crystals. I don't know how often you farm this. But it's like there's always certain places or certain bosses that people like to farm. Like when you go to a Barbad, there's people there. When you go to Ganai, there's people there. When you go to Weibo to farm Sorrow, there's usually people there. There's certain places that are just more popular than others. JBF is a good farming spot, so there's people here. And of course we could do raids, like raid 200 and stuff. But raid 200, unless you have a really good group, a lot of people die and it takes so long. But with farms like this, where one person's really strong, we could be on the sidelines and just support, and we all get a chance of getting something worth a couple million, 20 million, 30 million, whatever. Yeah, so yesterday, I was doing a lot of the raids and stuff to show you, and I also was doing some of the Sorrow farms to show you how quick money is, and that's quick money, that's small money. JBF is like middle money, where if you do get a drop, it's about 20 million, so that's decent. The big money is where when you get a drop, it's a couple hundred, like 200 million. That's really good farms, but usually it's a hard drop and requires a full party. With big money, sometimes you could get a party real fast, like in a couple of minutes. Sometimes it'll take an hour just to get a party. Versus these kind of farms where it's pretty easy to get a party. You really need just 1 or 2 guys or 3 guys. Whatever the case it may be, it just depends on your job. I mean, as you can see, we're running through these farms with JBF. I've decided to give the bishop Dream and take away his warrior song instead for the paladin. The reason why I'm doing that is because as good as warrior song is for the paladin, the bishop really needs the Dream. Yeah, Raids and JBF are both good farms. If you actually take some time to alternate between them, there's a chance that you'll get all kinds of different drops. Just because of the more variety of stuff that you're killing. And after building so many characters and playing so many different types, what I come to realize is that for farming, you should always pick the easiest, simplest method to farm and get paid in the quickest amount of time possible. And the reason why I say that is because you don't really have time to waste on farming hard bosses that take you 10 minutes to kill them once or 5 minutes to kill them once. When you could go through bosses and kill them like 20 times in that same amount of time. So what I'm really trying to say is just, use your time more valuably. It's like Cordal is a great farm too. If anyone who has farmed Cordal drops Cordal X-Tile and Universe and everything. But it's not always easy to get a party to farm Cordal. It's much easier to get a party to farm JBF. So instead of trying to make the party to farm Cordal, I just go with wherever, there's a request for a minstrel. As long as the farm is decent and they could do it fast, that's all that matters. And plus, when you join with strangers, you meet new friends, Maybe some people are super cool. Yeah, you know what? Trying to farm any 2-slot is almost ridiculous. It's like trying to farm for the Spec S's and 2-3 times harder. I've done try to farm Spec S's too, and from what I hear with many of my friends that tell me the stories of them actually getting the Spec S, it's usually a week straight of farming. I mean, there's some stories where they go, yeah, I helped my friend, and the minute I helped them, 10 minutes later, I got a Spec S. You're really lucky. If that happened to you, you're just really lucky. But usually, it takes weeks to actually try to farm a Spec S. And then trying to farm a 2-slot is almost ridiculous. I don't know how long you take. You might have to spend a month or something there, and you still might not get it. Yeah, it's not easy to get your true slot. Anyone who's gotten one will tell you that it's pure luck. See, at that point when there was no HP, most of the time minstrels would scream out to the bish, like, hey, heal my HP, and they get pissed, and then, like, it messes with the whole party and stuff. The bish is busy taking care of the paladin. If you can heal yourself to cast it, heal yourself to cast it. Hey, what's up? Yeah, JBF. There's a lot of bosses that went through. We've been through a lot of bosses, and the truth is some bosses are much preferred over others. And it's like recently I've been live streaming, but I also been switching classes. The reason why I've been switching classes is that, one, I get bored of a certain class, and two, I kind of want to show everybody that how I would use all those different classes to my advantage.